out of like 10 picks. This
Wow.
hero, I feel like this hero has been looking really bad, to be honest with you. I've been seeing people picking in pubs. It looks decent in pubs, but he's just losing every game in officials that I've seen, at least.
Well, we might be able to make some moves over here on Supreme as a little donkey wanders his way over, gets rooted into place, and that's going to start it off pretty nice. Viper, of course, getting that first blood. I think 9 would have liked that a little bit more, but kill secured, right?
Yep, get themselves off to a very good start, and we'll see what they're going to be able to make happen with this Bounty Hunter and with this Ursa, because they do have this kind of snowball potential between them, but I just think they've gotten very, very fully kind of counter-picked and counter-drafted here by the side of Tundra and Fata. Just really I think the Tundra draft just looks super solid all around. I feel like I look at High Coast, it's just weird. It's got some points of synergy in it, but it's very single target oriented, and I feel like it's like, Chessie, you know, you're the team fighter. Like, you have to do a lot on this Enigma to make sure that this Monkey King and this Ursa can get out of control. Because I feel like Monkey King and Ursa, they kind of very kind of similar in a way. There's the laning matchups that they want to play against and how they want to play their style. Ursa wants to play a little more around Roche, but yeah, not sure. I just feel like it's a lot of pressure on Chessie.
I'm a little concerned too, because we're talking about how Chessie has all this pressure to be the one who, you know, starts these team fights or really gets into these nice positions. But you have to be very aware of the fact that there is a Nyx assassin who is going to be just hunting you the entire time, because they're smart on the side of Tundra. They know that that's going to be, you know, very, very important to them. And unfortunately, Era is going to miss that courier right there as he goes walking past it. But I have a feeling that Chessie's not going to be able to even get some of these black holes off. I think it's going to be very difficult.
Yeah, I'm feeling very similar about it all. And I did get, so JJ did respond to me, since JJ does much better research than I do with all that. Bounty Hunter is 4 and 10 across all of the regions. 0-4 in Europe and CIS at the moment.
Oof. Yeah, I definitely remember seeing a Bounty Hunter at one point during, I can't remember if it was CIS or EU, and I think they ran it in the mid lane too. It was not successful.
I mean, they're going to try this aggro, or this defensive tri-lane to secure Charlie's farm. So Chessie just has to play very passive bottom, play very careful not to lose his Eidolons, not to give too much farm to Skeeter. And they're just going to have to pull the lane on Viper, which they will be able to successfully get on Tundra. And yeah, they have to accomplish quite a bit here with the Grimstroke and Bounty. At least get themselves a kill or something to make this lane actually worth it.
It is such a hard lane to play into too. Just having that Viper there, just period, is so disastrous for an Ursa who just absolutely hates being kited.
Supreme misses the Boundless to get his Jingu stacks up onto 9. That was the 4th hit there that would have given him his charges, so he doesn't have that. And 9's played the lane pretty decently. He got a better block than Supreme, but it is a Monkey King advantageous matchup, so he's still doing just fine.
Top lane, Charlie is not having a great time here. Doing decent with the CS, but I'm sure is very, very annoyed with the fact that 33 is just constantly going to be spitting goo all over him here. Looks like we had a bounty rune left over. Man, they're not great about getting all the bounty runes, are they? It's the second time now.
So this is, now Chessie's just going to straight jungle, and they're going to give an absolute free lane to the Oracle and the Troll Warlord. So this is never a good sign when you're giving a free lane. Let's see if they can get any kills top to at least get something out of this.
And
they won't be able to. Era actually. Ooh.
Yeah, he ticked down quite a bit. It was a nice impale coming out from Viper as they took a little bath and all that nether toxin.
So now I want to see Fata get this pull off. I want to see maybe even him hit, maybe he even hits the level 3, but maybe not even needing, and just go mid. Trolls alone, let Skeeter maximize, and you just go shut down the mid laner. If Enigma's just going to leave the lane, you just go you've ruined Supreme's game. You can dispel the Jingu, and you'll just be able to set up for kills with 9. So I definitely want to see Fata look to make that happen.
That is a sad monkey when you dispel the Jingu. 33's courier, though, does get sniped here by Era. So a little bit of silver lining here. But this top lane is just not aggressive enough. I'm not seeing enough happening, really.
No, every time they try, Viper's been really good about setting and pushing it back. They're going to try again here with the Ink Swell and with the Slow.
All right. This is looking a little bit better for them. 33, though, with all that nether toxin. Fata making his way top. They will end up losing 33, but they end up losing 9 in the mid lane. And now Era also falls thanks to Fata making this rotation. What happened in the mid lane?
It's a tough matchup. He just got Jingu'd up and just gets Boundless.
I guess.
I thought that's why I'd see Fata make the move over there to at least bail that lane out, because it's going to be tough for the Void Spirit, but he makes the move top. He makes this executive choice to slow down the Ursa a bit. But eyes on him to make the movements and look to pressure the 2 lanes. And, I mean, this is the dream. Like, Skeeter's literally just going to have absolute free farm while an Ursa is contested.
That's an absolute nightmare if you're a High Coast fan. You know what happens when this guy gets farmed. He shows up and he just absolutely is a raid boss. He wrecks face. And okay, what do we have here? Oh, we have the mid thing going on here. So, all right, there it is. Yeah. So yeah, just gets his Jingu up, like I said. Top lane, another nice impale going off over here on Charlie.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Nice glyph there by Supreme, taking advantage of his Jingu with this Arcane onto 9.
A lot of movement here in this top lane. Looks like they're going to try to punish 33. They don't quite manage to land the Stroke of Fate, but they'll turn right back around, and they've got the root. This is not looking good for Charlie as another hit. 33 will be able to take down the Ursa Bear, although there's a rotation now coming out from Chessie. 33 will fall, and they get a kill on Zibe.
But this is an Ursa who's getting contested in farm, and as we said, like Skeeter, the world is his oyster of how he really wants to play and farm and choose what item he goes for. He's actually looking to get some bounties with his phase boots. He's being able to claim both of them. So they're getting all 4 bounties now with a free farm troll in the safe lane, and a pretty good game for a troll. They're having Supreme is still, of course, doing incredibly well in this mid lane, but yeah, this is a huge concern.
I mean, so yeah, Supreme's having a great time in the mid lane, but this Ursa is just not having much of a game. 17-3 currently as compared to 33-16 on the troll.
Yeah, look at his levels too, right? Like he's in a full tri lane. So Charlie, he's actually almost 5, which is better than I thought he'd be doing. Skitter's going to be hitting 6 any minute now.
Okay, Supreme making his own rotation here. Maybe hoping to get the jump onto Fata. Nice impale coming out though. Can they turn this around? They'll be able to hold Supreme into place. This is disastrous. He cannot afford to go down here, but he is.
Oh.
He will fall. His one rotation to the top lane. He can't even kill the position 5 fogged.
And now he just ruined his good start completely. Yeah. 9's gonna be able to catch up. Fiver actually finds a free courier kill.
Oh, Charlie's right courier. Going from bad to
gold
worse.
Lead already.
That is the face of someone who is very stressed out. My goodness.
Wait, did it show me? Because I'm stressed out too for him.
I'm sorry, Fogged. It's all right though. You can go cuddle your cat later on, yeah? Yeah. You're nice and cozy
9.
at home.
That's true. So we'll see. So Era, he's now, I mean, he's still only level 2. He's looking to try to make something happen, and the top lane is broken. Ursa can't lane there. Charlie has to actually move away. Viper's too threatening even. And any type of rotations, which it's going to allow them to do this now. All these lanes are breaking.
Surprise Fata didn't just go for the kill still there. Could have just easily hit the Purifying Flames. Bottom lane, though, they're trying to do a little bit of damage here to Skeeter. But I don't think this is a person you want to try to fight.
Yeah, he's level 6. Maybe when the Monkey King starts to be respawning soon, then they can look to make this aggressive move, because Chessie is about to hit 6. So, okay, maybe they can actually look for Skeeter here as the Monkey is respawning. He does, actually, never mind. He has cooldown on TP. They still probably can't. Maybe they try, though.
Could try. Depends on who has the faster fingers, yeah?
Skeeter did burn a little bit of his mana with those axes, so he does not have mana for Battle Trance right now.
I think he's just going to play a bit safe, right? Like, you know that the Monkey King is back up again. You don't know where he is currently, so just kind of hang back, continue to farm. You've had a great laning phase. No reason to do anything risky.
A free laning phase, yeah. It's literal free lane. I haven't seen a lane being abandoned like that in a very long time. It's not too often. As yep, they're gonna send Supreme back toward top. He's gonna try to slow down this Viper. Has to be careful. Nether Toxin.
Swell plus the silence. Nether Toxin does get dropped, but this is not looking super great, although the rotation here from Viper, he's ready to just try to protect 33. Looks like he's gonna be absolutely fine now that Fox has made his way up. 9's here as well, and they're looking to re-engage. Don't have the Impale up for another couple seconds. Bottom lane, Skeeter is just being allowed to do whatever, although Supreme does make his way bottom, so perhaps we will see a black hole come out. Charlie trying to run away, gets immediately taunted in by 9. Doesn't have anything to back it up, though, and there it is. There's our first black hole, and this is looking like they'll finally be able to take down Skeeter.
Much needed kill. They're getting involved too, so he gets that much needed experience and a good punch back.
He's just having way too free of a time down there. They needed to punish him, but even then, I'm still not sure. He's very far ahead right now.
Yeah, now it's, I mean, black hole's down, and that's pretty much the only thing that's threatening him, and they're looking to make their own moves in mid.
Yep, this is a dead Grimstroke. Bye-bye, Zibe. Poor Zibe, he can't even walk to a lane. Like, there's 2 towers still up, Fogged.
Yeah, and the thing is that it's pressure on all fronts right now. Like the Viper, we see 33 was just parking himself top. He's queuing up bots so he can show up to all these fights. I think they're really feeling that they've got this huge momentum. It's going to be kicking off into the mid game very soon. Mid tower, getting lower and lower. Supreme, his tree's getting...
They have vision.
He almost got his tree cut. Now they're going to know there's a ward up on that high ground.
It feels odd to me, right? Because the fact that like High Coast, hold that thought, Supreme turns himself into a courier here. They were hoping that maybe they could grab this monkey. But it feels like a lot of the times High Coast, their drafts are meant to be very high octane and they just never get the footing to be able to propel themselves and make these drafts work.
Yeah, and when you set up this, I mean, when you abandon a lane, there's no way you're going to have good footing in the into the first 10-minute mark here. Unless somehow you just smash the other lanes. There's now Charlie getting surrounded.
Charlie. He's going to be able to run away here. But not the way you want to use that ultimate for sure.
Now he has to play pretty much in the jungle until that does come back up. Likely to see Viper still just continue stalking him as we do hit 10 minutes. So we do have tomes available, some bounties. We see Era able to take one away from the opposing side.
Ooh, double damage here over on 9. He's going to try to man fight Supreme as the rest of the team makes his way over. Era does get spotted out. They've got the dust as well. But looks like the side of Tundra going to respect this tower, keep their eyes on the prize. Got Fata nearby as well.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
They can't lose this mid tower. Then you see them all setting up to defend this. They've got the Grimstroke at the back. This is a catapult. You see how hard they're forcing, just auto-attacking it. The Glyph comes out. They might have to just abandon this when it's too low for them to defend. They'll lose too much.
Stack it. They have to stack it. I don't know what they do. Like, yeah, you can put your heroes around here, but they can't go toe-to-toe with this, especially they don't have Black Hole up. They don't have anything to really, you know, hold them in place.
No, in Era, he has gone for the Max Janata build rather than going for the... I've seen it a couple of times, like the Max Shuriken. If you don't feel like you can actually walk in and commit. This might be one of those games where I don't feel like you can just walk up and hit people, so this build might actually hurt him a bit in the mid-game.
That feels so bad because that's what a bounty hunter wants to do, is just walk up and hit people, you know?
Yeah, that's why he's 4 and 10.
Oof.
Not a fan of the hero right now.
Big bird.
I love him in pubs, like I said. I think he's amazing in pubs with the shard and all that, but I'm just yet to see its full potential in these, at least in the EU and CIS, because we've seen it just fall flat on its face.
Yes.
So 33, Boots of Travel finished, and Biver is 6 now for those Vendetta setups.
Look at this.
He's already seeing Jibbe.
He sees Zibe, he wants this. He could just take him out pretty much by himself, but he's gonna have a little help from 33. So he'll happily collect that kill on the support era, making his way over here. Needs to be careful, they do have sentry wards over to the side. He's hunting Fata here, but he's gonna need a +1 if he wants to do anything. In fact, he knows he can.
Ooh.
Boots of Travel picked up now for the Viper.
Up top, it looks like they were trying to set something up, a triple TP right behind the tree to try to go for this troll. Supreme's gonna give information with Era.
He has no idea right now. Needs to be careful. Doesn't have anyone really nearby to help either. Leap down, Skeeter throwing out those axes will slow him down. The Battlist connects. Might have to go and pop that ultimate, and he does. He manages to get it off just in the nick of time as he'll turn right back around again. The Black Hole's over on the side, but where's everybody else? Where's their damage? It's not there as Era goes down. Supreme now, nice save here coming out from Oracle. He's gonna try to man fight Supreme here. He needs a little bit more help. He TP's out. Viper's here though. Is gonna be able to go pop that spike. Carapace, a couple more hits. They should be able to take down this monkey. Down he goes. Bye-bye, monkey. And Skeeter is absolutely fine. Look how happy those faces are over there.
I mean, it was picture perfect, literal perfect momentum for him to get his false promise off. The Black Hole didn't hold him off long enough. An instant tip comes out from Fata. A huge win again from Tundra. And that was their Black Hole and their Wukongs to kind of bring them back. Now they're going to have, what, 2.5 minutes of downtime without it. Devastating.
Ah, gosh, that was so close too. If Fata had just taken a little bit more damage, he wouldn't have been able to save him there. Yeah, all smiles all around here.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
This Oracle, good hero, especially in the hands of someone who understands it, like Fata or Insania.
Yeah, just strong draft and strong connections. Just, playing around Skeeter. When they see he's in trouble, they all just rainbow TP to protect him, as they know he is the hard carry. And they get another free kill. Era.
Fata is gonna try to go, just purge this off as the rest of the team. And again, like we said, they are just squatting up here. Right, we're gonna back off a little bit. They use the Soul Bind, but that's Okay, cool. They're fine hanging out together. I'm pretty sure Byver and 33 have been making moves across the map together this entire time. What's another couple seconds where they're being held together?
Yeah, these two have done a great job. Byver in particular, he's 1-0-9, 10 of the 13 kills, just always turning up perfectly with his stuns. Always there, always at the right place at the right time. As Chessie, he had the blink initially queued up, and now looking to go for that BKB. And they still do have Charlie getting an okay pace on his Battle Fury. It's about 800 gold away or so, 700 now. But it's feeling very concerning. I mean, Nine's getting this absolute free game on the Void Spirits. All three cores just chilling and farming, and they have very good counters. At least just the Nyx Assassin versus the Enigma until that BKB comes out. But I think for High Coast, they have to just play the farm game. I feel like if they look to make any aggressive moves, they're going to be under vision of this Nyx Assassin or wards. Era just has to be this information getter.
I feel like they're not allowed to just do the farming game, though, because I feel like the way that Tundra is playing is hyper-aggressive. You know, that high octane that we talked about earlier. Look at Skeeter versus Charlie here. Look at that difference on the net worth.
They have to be set up, though, with, like, observers and sentries on all of these, the cliffs where you're walking up, and just protect the triangle for the time being. And just, like we said, get this, like you're saying, get the Enigma BKB in particular. It's probably the biggest one, so that he can actually just look to be in all these fights. There's no way for him to cancel it.
He's got to make sure, too, that he's... I understood what happened with that black hole in the last fight, because he saw 33, he saw Fata, and he figured, you know, let's just pull them off of the fight. Let's make sure that this Oracle doesn't get off the ultimate. Let's make sure 33 can't just be hiding around all the time. But, like, that was the problem, is he didn't have enough damage at that time, and because he didn't have that, it felt like a wasted black hole, because they still lost everyone. They still died. And look at this over here in the mid lane. They've just been hunting nonstop. Nine and Byver just shredding this Monkey King into pieces, rooting him into place. Down goes Supreme. Zibby's here, but what can he hope to do? Is Era now over on the high ground. Nine is doing a bit of hunting, does get silenced up. He's got the Manta, though. We'll be able to draw him right back in again, and that's going to be a dead support. Double kill now for Nine.
Easy illusion rune, easy kills, easy chase, and now they see Chessie bottom. Might be also threatening for him. They're all collapsing. I mean, they're making it look easy, just one by one kills. Every time they are trying to look for this farm, Byver, he's finding them with Nine. Let me throw the scan down bottom.
A little bit forward here. I don't know, Chessie's got to be really careful.
He wants to try for a kill, it looks like. This is really bold.
Yeah, I don't think that's... I mean, you can see where pretty much everybody is right now, at least on the side of Tundra, so you realize that 33 is alone, but it's still pretty scary, especially when he's by the tier 2 tower.
Yeah,
those Power Ranger TPs
too,
like we talked about.
Yeah. Especially without one of their big damage dealers. Like, I mean, Enigma, of course, he deals good damage with his Midnight Pulse and Black Hole, but they don't have the MK, the Ursa, or even the Grimstroke for some damage, so
yeah,
they won't go. And Tundra, look to pressure in the mid lane, look for any types of fights. Anyone they can find is a pretty free kill. And they're just getting so much more out of the map. 5k gold lead, getting closer and closer to 2 big items, double Aghanims, the Troll as well, the Void Spirit getting near that.
it's just too difficult for High Coast to really step outside the space. Like, look at this.
Every time.
Right there, just immediately drawing back. They do spot Supreme over on the high ground as well. Era is looking very unhealthy as he's going to fall to 9. Byver waiting patiently, finds the Impale over on the Grimstroke, realizes that he's going to be the easier kill here. Why not just get something nice, quick, and easy? And down goes Zippy. Byver gets the kill.
This is totally out of hand.
Yep.
And as I said in the beginning, as I feel like it was going to be, it's all the pressure on Chessie, right? Like this Enigma has to get the perfect and dream black holes to get his team back in the game.
And he's got to have everyone alive. Like, that's the other problem, is that they're constantly getting picked off. Do manage to get that BKB online. The problem is he's just got to be so picture perfect in these initiations. Because if there's no Ursa, if there's no Monkey King, or if they're just a little bit too far away and they can't get over there, it's not going to be enough to kill these guys.
And it has to catch the proper targets, right? Like if Oracle's not caught in it and it's only 1 or 2 heroes in it, Oracle might be able to save one and then they might just turn the fight anyway, even if a black hole does kick off. And a lot of the times too, it's just initiation as sure, you pop your BKB and you're this threat for that black hole, but initiation is just so much better on the side of Tundra. Like this Void Spirit just jumps into the backlines, easy ways to initiate. Same thing for Byver. And like we said, he already has almost Aghanims, so this Grimstroke, this Enigma in the backlines easily gonna get sandwiched on.
And there's no way that Fata's gonna be too close. Like, you know that this guy plays a lot of Oracle. His positioning should be very, very good. So unless somehow, like, they pick him up before the fight, and then they decide that they want to go and commit on, like, you know, the full black hole, it's just going to be too difficult. Complete Agnum Scepter now for the Troll. You can see that Monkey King was getting poked around a bit. They're going to try to make some moves on Skeeter here. Immediately Whirling Axe is coming out, stunned up with the Inkswell. Can they burst him down fast enough? He's going to have to get that silence off of him. Oh, no, but here's Spata. Turns right back around to does get bashed up here. He's going to try to fight through. Does have that Wukong Cement, and he's just trying to get as much healing as possible over here onto Supreme, who's trying to dodge, trying to duck away a little bit. Eventually, though, they do manage to go take him down. Charlie getting into position. It's a nice black hole. They've got the BKB, and there's nothing that they can do about it, although can they finish him off? They just don't have enough damage. They managed to take him down once, but they can't take him down a second time. Spata getting chased after Charlie, though. Gets taken down by 9, and now Chessie running for his life. He's already pushed all of his buttons, though. He is an absolute goner.
They're even throwing the scan, looking for Era, who's trying to get some bounty runes for the team. 33.
He's got dust. He has dust. Oh no, Era. Cool guys don't even look at explosions. They don't even bother to click him. They know he's dead.
Just such quick collapse. As soon as they see Skeeter in trouble, they get there, and there's just not enough damage. The black hole's actually pretty decent at catching him after the Aegis, but too much is lost already at that point. And 11,000 gold lead already. 12,000 plus experience lead too.
Yeah, they're taking a spank in this game, unfortunately, for the side of High Coast. TP's coming out, but... All right, maybe they can take down the Nyx Assassin. That would be a nice consolation prize, a little something something. Zibe getting the final hit off, but I mean, you don't have any black hole to worry about for quite a while now. Look at this.
You can lead the charge.
Look how bold they are here. Zibe can't do anything. 9 is just a hunter, and they're gonna walk right into Skeeter over here, gets him rooted up. Down goes Era. Who else would like to be a tribute here for the side of Tundra? Because they're taking applications. 9 is tracked up. Knows that Supreme's here. Hoping maybe he could try to grab him, but this monkey's just a little bit too fast.
9's just chasing him, cutting trees down the whole time when he's jumping, trying to maybe get lucky if he gets the right tree. Biver immediately TPing top as they see Supreme jumping over there. 9's already on the way too. Biver, can he get this catch?
This is their jungle. He's not allowed to do this. Biver hunting. Doesn't seem like they're going to be able to grab him, though. The blink, though, away here. Fata. I like that item for him. It's very important for his positioning. Supreme, is he going to jump down? No. He realizes Biver's not showing on the map.
Biver's going to wait on the next wave. That would be the big brain play.
He's got the spidey sense tingling. Look at this movement, though.
33 setting up.
I want to, yeah, let's, eyes on this.
Is he going to get the Carapace on the jump?
Here he goes. Doesn't get it right on the jump, but does manage to go stun him up. Another Toxin, 33.
Perfect by Biver. And just applying pressure still on all fronts too, with Fata and Skeeter in the enemy triangle. It's just shows how much of a commanding lead that they really just have. They can do anything they want on the map, threaten all 3 lanes.
No place is safe.
No.
No place is safe on this map. The second that you think you're safe, you know, you saw that Monkey King thinking that he was perfectly,
Chessie.
Oh, Chessie. BKBs to run away. That is big oof. Is that even worth it at this point, honestly, Fogged?
Agents of the void.
I don't know. I'm just trying to find any types of hope for Dire, and I'm just not seeing pretty much anything. Viper just hard counters their two cores. He just drops Nether Tox in the fights, and they don't do any damage. And we've seen that like 2 times now, but even before that, they've just dominated the whole game.
Well, now I'm just really concerned because you don't have the BKB for the black hole. So if they decide to go for a push right now, they have ways of just canceling out this Enigma. He can't do anything. And they're going
to smoke into them, though.
That's a very risky and optimistic play. But you know what? Sometimes your back's against the wall. All right, Dust immediately pops. Charlie doesn't have Dust on him, though. Blink Dagger getting picked up on Enigma. So that'll be a little bit better. But again, there's so much stress on Chessie to land this perfect black hole.
I don't know if they have the damage even in it. If Nether Toxin, if Viper drops Nether Toxin on the black hole, I don't think they can kill the targets that are caught in it. The Ursa and Monkey King are going to be heavily negated because of it. And Tundra, they're all set up here on the high ground too. Chessie, all eyes on him.
Dire's bottom tower is
Basher
under
got
attack.
picked up on the Void Spirit.
Oh, so he's going for Abyssal. So then they have a BKB piercing disable for the Enigma, so they'll have that later on.
33. Showing himself. Does get tracked up. Have 9 behind him, though. Hunting does have an Invis rune, and they have a Sentry, so they might be able to pick him off, but I don't know. It's still pretty scary. Yeah, they know. They know now that there's a ward over there, so 9's just going to back off, and they're just going to wait patiently as their troll continues to farm.
Continues to get absolutely enormous. And the build that we've been seeing a couple of times now, he's queued up the Heart after that SNY Ags Maelstrom. Just tank up. That HP regen is pretty ridiculous. Works really well with Oracle too. As Era tries to get outside of the base, he will be able to. His team, though, on the southern side are spotted. Vivers are already TPing, and they're starting to surround.
Smoked up over onto Fata here. 9 making his approach from the low ground. He's a step forward. It looks like it's going to be the Grimstroke who's going to be the sacrifice. Now the rest of the side of High Coast hoping that they can run away fast. Now Biver, though, he spots Chessie. He's going to cancel out that TP, follow up with an Impale. Rest of the team is hot on his heels now. They don't want to have to deal with this Enigma. And one more hit. Down he goes.
And
Top lane, Era. Oh, Era, he was trying to do whatever he could, just trying to push out the waves. Looks like he's going to survive this, but he took a lot of damage during all of that. There's a courier running for its life. It only has a teleport scroll, but I was going right to Charlie. Imagine if they had realized that.
Yeah, if they noticed it first, maybe 9 could have actually found him, but I mean, damage is still continuing to be done. 18,000 gold lead, rising up to 20,000 experience lead. There's just, and we said, all the pressure on the Sport Enigma, and even then, it's starting to look like it's getting out of hand for him too. To even try to find the opportunities. I mean, they're just chilling back, getting these next few items to be able to counter it too.
And about to
Said the Abyssal later on.
about to hit the 27-minute mark too, and you'll have some more neutral items. So why not just kick back, relax, farm up some jungle creeps if you're the side of Tundra. See if you get lucky, and you know, maybe then you can go for a little bit of a push. Wait for the Roche and whatnot.
Yeah, the only threat is that black hole right now. They do have a BKB finished up now on Charlie too. Supreme is getting close to his, but he's actually getting caught
Ooh,
up.
all right. Oh, they were looking for it, and they do manage to get the black hole off over onto this next, onto the troll. Can they finish them off fast enough? They'll be able to take down Viper, but again, Fata just being able to keep his cores alive the entire time here. He's gonna force it back. 9 finds a kill on Supreme, so there is no longer a Monkey King Zip it down, and now Charlie. Oh, Charlie, he's just surrounded by so many unfriendly faces. Fata now trying to buy himself a little bit more time, trying to stay alive here as they turn right back around again. Triple kill here for 9. Era trying to run for his life, trying to get a little bit of money before he goes too. And this is not looking great. 9 doesn't have much mana left here, but he is gonna just go hit a couple of these bashes, and it is Skeeter who takes the final hit. That, it doesn't get much better than that, does it? Like, they got this black hole off. The only person they didn't grab, of course, is Fata because he has that save, but they didn't have enough damage to burst everyone down.
No, they need it perfect. They need everybody around at the same time as that black hole kicks off. And I thought they were actually going to perhaps GG at that point because it's really looking, it's just looking impossible. It's looking even harder and harder. Skeeter's he's literally has a heart now. So they couldn't kill him before that. He's going to have a heart on top. And the solutions that Tundra has are now just, it's overwhelming. They have the solution, and then they have even more on top of it now.
Yeah, this Roche is going to go down pretty quickly, and I'm sure that's going to be the time to signal it's go time into that base. So rest of the team, though, on the side of Tundra, farming up, working towards getting that Abyssal Blade over on 9. Not a super common item that you see on the Void Spirit, but this game, it's exactly what they need against this Enigma.
I don't know if they need it, but you know, exactly
Well, I mean,
they need to make Chessie feel even
it's
worse.
a solution, right? You know, just in case. A little bit of insurance is never a bad thing. It's not like he's going for the rapier. This is not looking great, though, for Charlie. Again, he's slowed down. He's got the Viper Strike on him. He's going to have to BKB out. And he almost doesn't even make it, as now Chessie forced to run away from 9. He's just going to die. No Abyssal Blade required.
678 gold when you're 24,000 in the lead? What the? Some of these kill bounties.
There it is. There's the Abyssal completed.
Now the Enigma can't even get the successful black holes as 9. With level 21, he's got this crazy astral step also, the range 1100. He'll always be able to get in position to cancel it. And Skeeter with a heart up to the high ground.
How do you get him to go away? Because he's knocking on this door. He's not even knocking on the door. Let's be really honest. He's just battering, ramming on it. Over on the other side. Oh no, Charlie's rooted into place. Looks like they'll back off a little bit. 33 going forward though with that Viper strike. Drops another Toxin. They'll be held together over onto the side, but Charlie trying to run away from this Wukong. Supreme drops it very far into the base. They're very happy with that if you're the side of Tundra. Don't have to worry about it any longer. Just keeps purging off any of these tracks and whatnot. Couple damage being tossed out, they're hoping. Maybe they can grab someone. Yeah, look at Era on the back lines. Like, they just don't even care. They're like, okay, keep poking at us. You can't do enough. All right, Viper says that's kind of annoying. I would like that to stop. Misses the Impale at the very least, but 9 with the Aether Rem. The Black Hole coming out, though, from Chessie. Can they do enough damage? Yes, they'll be able to take down Viper, but again, Fanta's just perfect positioning. He's going to be able to go, keep him alive. Zibby gets taken down. Viper's going to buy back. Era buys back, so does Zibby. Over on the side, though, Skeeter, he does too much damage as he goes. He slices down Charlie, chases after Chessie. The GG gets called. They have had enough. Skeeter getting a triple kill before all of